Hey everybody, it's Daniel coming back to you with another video for the stuff of legend. And guess what? We're going to be fan casting today. We are talking about Green Lantern John Stewart. Now, there are, of course, many Green Lanterns in the Green Lantern Corps. And the Green Lantern Corps show coming to HBO Max is supposed to have many of them, but not the main two. Not Hal Jordan and not John Stewart, which is unfortunate, but I am still going to be fan casting these guys because I'm certain that we're going to see them at some point in the near, not so distant future in live action, even if it's not on HBO Max. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and cut to my camera. Hey guys, it's good to see you again. Now, I just made this video. I'm making it a second time because there was a drastic audio error the first go around, and I wanted to try to avoid that as best as possible and keep this more concise. The first one was a little bit long. I'm going to be using a timer to make sure that I stay within the bounds of time that I'm trying to for each casting that I have selected. So I've got a bunch of choices for you. I'm going to try to jet through them as quickly as possible. Let me know what you guys think about these in the comments, in the live chat, or in the comments if you're watching this after the live chat, live video has been recorded already. And we can just talk about those. Give me your rankings. Who are your favorite actors to play John Stewart, Green Lantern, in live action? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump to the fan casting. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe so I can hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, which I've been trying to hit for a very long time. So, thank you, and let's get going. Hit the timer. First up, David Ramsey. David Ramsey, you guys know from Arrow, Dexter, Blue Bloods, The Nutty Professor, and many more. He is 6'2", 48 years old, and he actually was teased to be the Green Lantern John Stewart, well, John Diggle Stewart, or John Stewart Diggle, depending on how you want to make that middle name loophole work. But at the end of the Arrow series, in the finale, this is a bit of a spoiler, but who cares? If you haven't watched it, you're probably not watching it live anyway. It teases that he's going to get the Green Lantern ring, and he does. He opens a box, gets the green glow, and that is 30 seconds on the clock. So let me know what you guys think about John Diggle becoming the Green Lantern John Stewart. All right, let's move on. And next up, starting the clock, we have Michael B. Jordan from Creed, Creed 2, Black Panther, Just Mercy, and many others. We're not going to mention Fantastic Four because that movie sucked. And he is 6 foot tall, 33 years of age, a lot younger than many of the choices on my list. Powerhouse actor. He's ripped out of his mind. I think he'd do a phenomenal job playing the role. It'd probably be a little bit different, but to me, I think this works really, really nicely. I would love to see him in the role. What do you guys think about Michael B. Jordan playing John Stewart Green Lantern? And in the Fan Casting Summit, I'm going to give this 30 seconds as well. In the Fan Casting Summit events, which I put on here on the channel, I gather all of the best fan casters from Instagram, and we cast our top 2 actor votes for a single role or for a series of roles. And in this case, we did Green Lantern Corps, and John Stewart was one of them. These are both my top 2 picks. We've got John Diggle on the left, and we've got Killmonger right here on the right. Let me know what you guys think about this art. I'm not the best Photoshop artist in the world. Definitely not Boss Logic, but hey, if it gives you a visual reference, that's all I'm aiming for. So let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. And that is 30 seconds. Next up on the list, we have Ricky Whittle. Ricky Whittle from American Gods in the 100 and many others. 6'1", 38 years old. He's my top pick to play the Silver Surfer. But if he doesn't get a chance to play the Silver Surfer for Fox or for Marvel's Fantastic Four, then hopefully he can get a chance to play Green Lantern, another intergalactic cosmic beast mode guy, hero. I hope that he gets to play I'm sorry, I almost said Hal Jordan. John Stewart in the Green Lantern. That'd be super cool. I love his physical intimidation, the way that he can act without saying much, like he did it playing Lincoln on the 100. I loved that role. I love his role in I haven't seen American Gods. I've only seen clips, but he's a beast. I love this guy, and I hope he gets a chance to play that. He was the most wanted in the Fan Casting Summit. Don't forget to check that out. If you have the time, please make time. Love you guys. And let's go to the next one. So, what do you think about Ricky Whittle playing John Stewart? Next, I'm going to really stick to the 30 seconds. Mahershala Ali, who is in Luke Cage, Alita Battle Angel, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, House of Cards, True Detective, Moonlight, Green Book. He is 6'2", 46 years of age. He's played many comic book roles, and he's on slate to play Blade. He looks really good in the role. If you see him in these photoshops playing John Stewart, I really think he would do a good job. What do you think about Mahershala Ali getting to play another comic book character on top of the Prowler, on top of Cottonmouth, and on top of playing Blade very, very soon? Let me know what you guys think about that down below in the comments. And next up, we have the Beast, Michael Jai White. Michael Jai White is 52 years old, a little bit older for the role, but maybe playing a mentor figure to the younger Green Lanterns would be a really good idea. He is also, I believe he's 5'11", might be 6 foot. I don't remember exactly. I don't see that here. Oh yeah, he's 6'1". Okay, there we go. It says 6'1" here. Accident Man, Arrow, and plenty of other films. Tons of martial art movies. He was in The Dark Knight. He was in Spawn. He's a big fan of comic book and action style films. Really love this guy. You're going to be hard pressed to find better fight scenes outside of Scott Adkins and Donnie Yen, but this guy's a beast. He was even on Arrow. I think he looks the part. I think if you were to shave his facial hair, you'd have the part. I think you couldn't go wrong with Michael Jai White. And I'll leave that there, but you guys tell me what you think about Michael Jai White playing John Stewart, the Marine. All right, next up we have Sterling K. Brown. Sterling K. Brown is, let me start the clock. Okay, 44 years old, 6 foot tall. He's from This Is Us, Black Panther, Frozen 2, Waves, Supernatural, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and many others. Most people who have seen This Is Us have seen him alongside of Justin Hartley, and the two of them have a really good chemistry. They work really well together, and most people do want Justin Hartley on their list to play Hal Jordan. It would be really cool to see those two side by side again, playing these two roles. And even if they weren't playing them together or at the same time, it would still be great to see John Stewart played by such a powerful actor like Sterling K. Brown. I love that guy. All right, next up, tell me what you think about that in the comments. Trevante Rhodes, 30 years old, 6 feet tall. I really like this guy. He's from Moonlight, Shangri-La Suite, 12 Strong, Predator, Bird Box. Gosh, this guy is, he's just really good. He plays a lot of different kinds of roles. He's kind of a jack of all trades. He can play pretty much any number of different roles. But this guy, look at this. I love some of the photoshops that are happening out here on the internet, but Brian Zapp is an amazing Photoshop artist. Killer art. I can totally see him in this role. Let me know what you guys think about Trevante Rhodes in the comments below. All right, next up, Tyrese Gibson. Now, he actually campaigned for the role. You guys know him, of course, from the Fast and Furious franchise, along with plenty of other films. But he is 41 years old. I don't remember how tall he is, but that's okay. We'll just continue on. He does look a great deal like John Stewart. He looks like the bald version of John Stewart, but he also looks like the Injustice version of John Stewart. I really like Tyrese. Some people don't like him that much. He seems a little bit like a very specific. He is his own character. He brings himself to the role as opposed to becoming the role. But I think that could still work for John Stewart. I think we could see a really interesting take on the character with Tyrese, and he does want to play it. He's been very vocal about that. Let me know what you guys think about Tyrese taking up the role, taking up the ring. All right, next up we've got Jamie Foxx. Woo! Jamie Foxx, 5'9", 52 years old. He played Electro, but he's also played many Marines and cops in Sleepless and Miami Vice, in Jarhead, The Kingdom. He's played the Law quite a few times, and I really love when he does that. That's one of my favorite characters that he plays, and I think that would translate directly to playing John Stewart. Especially, look at the face. Look at his face here in this camo garb right here, and then look at him here. Look at the character here. I think that looks so dang similar. I would love to see that. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about Jamie Foxx playing the role. A little bit older, but it's okay. I really think that it's not going to be a problem, especially if the show you're going for is raising up the younger Lanterns. You could have the mentors, Hal Jordan and John Stewart, in there alongside them. So let's move on. Ty Diggs. Ty Diggs, let's go hit the clock, try to keep me accountable to that. All-American, Private Practice, The Best Man, Holiday, plenty of others. 5'10", 49 years old. Ty Diggs looks really cool in the role. Now, a little bit more of a unique cast. I think he looks a little bit less than identical to the role, but it would still be fun. It would still be unique. And I like Ty Diggs as an actor. I can really get behind the characters that he's been. And so I'd love to see him get a crack at that too. Let me know what you guys think about him. He might not be my top 5, but I would still love it if he got the role. Okay, next up. Now we're in the bonus pick list. Henry Simmons is a top. I love this guy. He's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He made Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. There was so many great talents in that show. I love the show, but Henry Simmons really sealed it for me. 6'4", 50 years old. Just the way that he conveys strength and confidence, but also compassion and kindness. He seems like such a good guy, but I would love to see him play someone that's a little bit more hardened, a little more maybe on edge with John Stewart, coming from that kind of traumatic like war. Not that John Stewart was traumatized, but he went through war, right? He went through the hell of war. I'd love to see that kind of edge. He does look a great deal like the bald version of John Stewart from the Justice League Unlimited series. I really like the look. I think he'd be a great choice. And you can see even here, this is an older picture of him with a different haircut that's supposed to resemble this one, but I would just go with the bald look, or rather the shaved look. I really like that look for him, so I think that would be really nice. What do you guys think about Henry Simmons? Tell me down in the comments below, and let's go to the next one. All right, Idris Elba. Idris Elba, you guys already know. Luther, Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw, Thor, The Wire, The Dark Tower, Pacific Rim, Mountain Between Us. We're not going to talk about cats. 48 years old, 6'2". This guy is a beast, and he's got a real stage presence. He's got confidence. He's dripping in confidence. Very, very strong, very powerful. When we did the video for this the first time, it was mentioned that it would be really nice to see him and Jensen Ackles being the Hal Jordan to his John Stewart, but seeing these guys who have a really stern, serious, kind of rough around the edges kind of vibe, I guess you could say, appearance, energy. And everybody has done art for this guy being John Stewart. Everyone wants to see that happen. He's like, "I'm Black Superman, eh?" I don't even know how to do that. Why did I say "eh"? It's like Canadian. He's like, "I'm Black Superman." I forgot the line from the Hobbs and Shaw. But he would be friggin' phenomenal. I would love to see him in the role. Just look at this. Look at that face. This one right here with the shaved head. Heck yes. Dude, that'd be downright intimidating. I would love to see that. I love this. It would have to be an older version, obviously, but I think that would still work. So let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments. And O'Shea Jackson Jr. This one was a little bit odd for me to pick because let me explain. I love O'Shea Jackson Jr. I think he's a really good up-and-coming actor. 5'11", 29 years old. I think he's the youngest on my list. I'll double check that. But he is Ice Cube's son. But he's also been in like Pacific Rim. He's got what was the other one? Straight Outta Compton. And not a fan favorite pick for the role because he doesn't exactly look like John Stewart, but I think you can make it work, and I would love to see him get a crack at it. Plus, him being one of the younger picks, it would be nice to see maybe a younger iteration. I'm down for an older iteration, which is why most of my picks are a little bit older, but I really do like him. So let me know what you think about O'Shea Jackson as an out-of-the-box kind of bonus pick. All right, next up, Damien Poitier. I think I'm saying that correctly, Poitier. 6'4", 38 years old. He's from Hunter Prey, Avengers, Jarhead, plenty of other things. Sorry, my phone just went off. Smosh the movie. But I wanted to show you guys. If you guys didn't recognize him immediately, oh, sorry. He is Thanos. But he's Thanos from Avengers before they recast him to be Josh Brolin. So he got outed from the role. I would love to see him get a chance to play an actual hero, someone that's going to get a little bit more face time, because he's a really cool actor, really good actor, and he's intimidating. And I would love to see him play that role. So let me know what you guys think about Damien Poitier coming back from playing Thanos, getting kicked off the role for Josh Brolin, getting to actually play a hero this time. I think it would be really fun. All right, next up, we got Michael Ealy. Michael Ealy's 5'10", 47 years old. And he's been in a number of different things: Barbershop, About Last Night, The Intruder, Underworld. But I think he looks, again, very unique for the role, but I would love to see him get a shot playing John Stewart as well. I haven't seen him do any action, but I would still love to see him get a shot at that. I'm sure they could get stunt doubles for him if he can't handle the significant fight scenes, but I think he'd do a good job. What do you guys think about Michael Ealy? Let me know in the comments. And I had to throw this in here. Selwyn Ward, he is TJ Johnson from Power Rangers Turbo and Power Rangers in Space. You gotta love this guy. Like, I think he's my second or third favorite Red Ranger from the Power Rangers, but he's also in the Expendables and A Simple Promise. He was in Power Rangers Ninja Steel much more recently in 2017, 2018. He's still acting today. He was in Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe. Oh, and I'm sorry, that was Damien Poitier. But check this out. He's still touring, going to all the Comic-Cons and meeting and greeting all the fans. This guy's a really cool dude. He looks a lot like John Stewart. All you got to do is just shave his head the right way. I think he would be perfect for the role. He's an action star just like Michael Jai White. I would love to see him come back and get a really prominent superhero role. That would be a dream come true for me, and I love this guy. So I want to see more about him. Send this to his Facebook, send this to his Twitter, his Instagram. I want him to see this and I would love to see him. Maybe hopefully DC will reach out to him, get something going. That'd be super, super cool. All right, next up, John Boyega. This one was recommended by a fan in the previous video, so he was not initially on my list, but I wanted to give credit because I'm taking the other video down because of audio errors, but I wanted to make sure that the comment that was brought up was included. So John Boyega, who was not initially on my list, was suggested from Pacific Rim Uprising, Attack the Block, The Circle, Detroit, Imperial Dreams, and of course the new Star Wars franchise, which has its ups and downs, but it's not his fault. There's plenty of people that want him in this role, and I think that he could do a very good job, but I think it'll come down to writing, it'll come down to script. I would like to see him have a more serious take on the role. I'd love to see him go for that serious edge, a little bit less of the sarcasm, a little bit less of the jokes, and just really dive into a serious, hardened Marine role. It'd be super cool to see. I'd love to get that kind of image of him. This one actually almost looks like he's playing Mike Tyson here, but this is an image of him as Blade, which would also, I think, be pretty cool. But again, it comes down to directing, writing, working with him to make sure you get that tone of character. I think it would work. It just needs the right leadership, I think. So those are the picks that I have had for all of my casting. So let me just recap real quick, and then we'll cut it, okay? So David Ramsey, Michael B. Jordan. Here's the art that I did. You guys can take a quick gander. Oops, I'm so sorry. Ricky Whittle, Mahershala Ali, Michael Jai White, Sterling K. Brown, Trevante Rhodes, Tyrese Gibson, Jamie Foxx, Ty Diggs, Henry Simmons, Idris Elba, O'Shea Jackson Jr., Damien Poitier, Michael Ealy, Selwyn Ward, and John Boyega. And so, thank you guys for watching this video. I am really happy with this list. I hope you guys had fun watching this. Please make sure to leave your comments down below. And before we cut out, I would love to just ask you guys to help me out one last time. If you guys haven't already, please help me get to 1,000 subscribers by hitting the subscribe button. And help me grow by liking this video, sharing it, commenting, and then, of course, turning on notifications so that you can be alerted right away when I go live next time. That way you won't miss a single thing. And if you guys have the ability, if you have the finances, the resources, I make merch. I make t-shirts, I make mugs, I make sweaters, tank tops, pillows, wall art, stickers, pins, mugs, all kinds of stuff, bags. And I even have a new merch shop on Redbubble. So I typically do TeePublic. I've got 300 designs on TeePublic, but I have a few designs on Redbubble as well. So if you guys want, go check those out. There's even backpacks and other things, shower curtains, bedding that you can get over there. And every purchase that you make will ship right to your door, and I get a percentage of that as income, and that's going to help me grow this channel with resources, with the subscriptions that are required for me to get the technologies and stuff like that, like Photoshop and all that stuff costs money. More lighting, more equipment, better cameras, better stuff like that to help you guys get a better experience. I'm growing and learning with this as well. It's going to also help feed my family. If you don't have the money, don't worry about it. Just do me a big favor. Subscribe to the channel. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers. That's going to help me make more money out here on YouTube, because right now I'm not making any from YouTube, just from the merch sales. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me and for also being patient with me about re-recording this video. All right, now we can go ahead and end it. Thank you guys again so much for watching this video. Again, one more time, like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Those 5 things are going to help me grow my channel and get to 1,000 subscribers. I want to make as much content as I can for you guys. Right now I'm working a full-time job, and so this is a hobby for me, which I love. I want to do more of it. So please help me out that way, and maybe my dreams can come true in that way. So you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see you guys next time right here on The Stuff of Legend.